Hello, class, and this is our introduction here into week number 5 of our course as we are moving along and progressing here with the semester. A few things that I want to actually cover in this quick video that I'm going to do. I'm not going to probably take up the full duration of about 15 minutes, but there's some important things that I really want to point out to the class when it comes to week number 5. First thing is first, as you know, this past Friday, what we actually did, we had a face-to-face Zoom meeting, which was actually scheduled for 4:30. That's 3:30 my time. Now, it's going to be a series of face-to-face interactions that we are going to have in Zoom. They are made available for all students within the course, and I encourage everybody to utilize and take advantage of that time if you have any questions regarding the course or if you want to cover anything pertaining to the assessments that are connected to the course. So, what I will do is the day before, I'm going to make an announcement. It's going to be posted on D2L regarding the Zoom meeting that we're going to have coming up this Friday that will be at 4:30, 3:30 my time. And of course, if you log into your email, into your Outlook email, you will see the notification that it will pop up, and you are given the option, of course, to accept or decline the meeting. So all that's already built into the calendar in regards to the Zoom meetings. And again, what I had just mentioned, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make an announcement on D2L the day before as a reminder that the face-to-face Zoom meeting will be made available coming up this Friday. That would be at 4:30. We are into week number 5. And so week number 5, as we get into the content, we're continuing to talk about destinations, but we're going to focus more on attractions and entertainment. You know, some people actually go to a destinated place just for the attractions. All right. There's marquees or different historical things. As you have noticed here, I've mentioned that here into the written lecture that I put into D2L, and I gave some examples of what attractions are. We could think about Disney World. You probably heard that plenty of times down in Orlando, Florida. We could think about Disneyland, which happens to be out in California, in Anaheim, California. Some people, believe it or not, historical events and what occurred. This may not be a more popular one, but some people may go to Dallas, Texas, for example, to look at different attractions down there. Dealey Plaza, as a matter of fact, for many of you that may know this, is the area and the site to where President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, which is another example that if you go to the city, you definitely want to begin to seek out the attractions. What is there to see as a tourist when you embark on sightseeing? Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Strip, as you see written here, is a prime example. And of course, the various entertainment when we talk about attractions. If you think about Las Vegas, happens to be all the gambling spots, the different places to be able to gamble, and also the hotels that are made available on the strip as well. I had also mentioned about pro sporting events. What just happened last Sunday? The Super Bowl. And where did it happen? It happened in Las Vegas. That was a major attraction as well as entertainment. You know, as everybody navigated over to Las Vegas, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, just to take a part of the festivities for the entire weekend. Another example, what's going on right now today, Sunday, the NBA All-Star game is happening later on tonight. So this entire weekend, Indianapolis has been the center of the entertainment and all of the festivities that are centered around the NBA All-Star game. So that's something that happens to be going on and taking place this weekend. So what I want to bring to your attention here is I want to bring to your attention what's going to be due this week. Okay, so your main assignment due Friday night, all right, what you're going to do is you're going to put together a travel package. All right. Travel package is think about a complete package. Your airfare round trip, think about your accommodations where you're going to lodge your hotel, and think about a rental car if you want to utilize the option of having a rental car. Some people may not want the hassle, believe it or not, of driving a rental car around once they reach the destination. So guess what comes into play if you don't actually want to rent a car? You have the rideshare programs such as Lyft and Uber, where you can request a Lyft or Uber to come get you at the hotel, and then it takes you to your desired destinations and where you want to, what you want to see in terms of sightseeing, uh, different venues that you actually want to go to. It's more convenient. It may be a little bit more pricey. It depends. If you don't get an actual good deal when it comes to the car rental for whatever number of days that you're going to be within the preferred destination that you're headed to. But rideshare is convenient. They pick you up at a spot, they drop you off at a spot, and they take you back to where you happen to be lodging. So with this assignment, I want everybody to go to this website, and I want everyone to put together a travel package. So what you're going to do, number one, select a departure, give the location of your destination that's pertaining to your airline. Next thing you're going to do, select a hotel and where you're going to stay. Make it 3 days, 3 nights. Give the example of the hotel. And then, of course, you want to select a rental car company. Give the name of the company and the type of vehicle you will rent. And this can be submitted on a Word document or within the Word document. I want everybody to just give me a solid paragraph. It could be more than one paragraph, but give me a solid paragraph in a Word document, a summary. And what you can do is you can actually go to Expedia to put the travel package together. Okay, Expedia is a very popular site for putting together travel packages. It connects you with the various airlines, as well as the hotels throughout the cities, as well as the rental car companies. So this is going to be due next Saturday night, your week 5 assignment. And of course, you're going to have your discussions again, 2 discussion posts, which are due on Thursday nights at midnight. Now, what I've been noticing, this doesn't apply to all within the class, but I'm noticing that some are actually giving an initial response to one discussion post, but they're not doing the other. And that's points deducted. So the 20 points that you can get from doing the discussion post come from giving an initial response to both discussion posts. If you respond to one discussion post and don't respond to the other, well, that's only 10 out of 20 points. So keep that in mind. This doesn't apply to everyone in the class, but I've noticed that there have been some that's only given one response. Don't do that. Answer both discussion posts. This is part of the participation process within this course, by this being an online asynchronous course. So this is going to be due Thursday at midnight. One more important thing here is, I had mentioned this within the Zoom meeting that we had this Friday to some of the students, that a quiz was coming up, and then also last week's instructional video that I uploaded regarding a quiz. So your quiz is going to be due. It's 12 questions. It's going to be a combination of true and false, as well as multiple choice. And I believe that I also put 2 written responses, 2 questions where you provide a written response, or maybe 3 questions. This is going to be due Friday night at midnight. So make sure you take the mid-course quiz, as we are in week number 5. That's going to be coming up due this Friday night. Okay, everyone. So you have your action items in terms of what's been going to be going on this week. And then also, once again, our Zoom meeting is going to be scheduled for 4:30 your time, 3:30 my time on Friday for interaction face-to-face. Okay, everyone, continue to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Professor Javier Black out.